In today's video, I'm going to be talking about my favorite motor ESC setup along with servo and my favorite tires to run. So, let's get into the video. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Hope everyone is doing well. Today's video, I just kind of wanted to touch on my favorite things to run on my RC crawler. I see everyone always making lists, top 5 upgrades and all that. I was going to do something along those lines, but I figured I'd just kind of start here with like my top 3 favorite things, I guess. Now, I build all my rigs differently, but this is like my main focus. So I figured that I would just kind of go over my favorite parts. Motor, ESC combo, servo, and tires. So you're probably looking at this and seeing kind of what I got going on. But I guess we'll just start with the motor and ESC first, which is the Hobbywing Axe system. Really love this system for many reasons. Obviously, it's a super smooth system, but that is honestly like what I like about it the most. It's just so smooth and it's just so addicting because you can just really go slow, and the drag brake is just incredible. It's got so much tuning. You don't need to buy anything extra. It comes with it for Bluetooth to your phone. You can set it up how you want. That's one of my favorite things. The drag brake has that auto feature, so you can kind of be going fast and doesn't just slam on your drag brake, so you can kind of cruise around if you want. It's just got a lot of nice little features on it that me personally I really like. Some of the things I don't like is, right, you have to use their motors with their ESC, so it's like a locked combo. This is a version 1, but they did come out with a version 2 with a 550 can motor. And it has shielding because the 550 did not have shielding on the version 2, so I couldn't run the 550 can in a few of my other rigs because of the servo interference. On this particular rig, I don't think I'd have that problem because the motor would be in the back, but I'm not sure how much it is in diameter bigger, so you might have issues with clearance, but at least you could go back there. But honestly, I really like the 540s. It doesn't really bother me. But that was just a drawback that it had. But the version 2, that's all fixed. So if you got room for a 550, you can go up in KV. Like that's another downside, right? These things aren't super powerful systems, but I've just really come to like them. I could go on and on about it, but that is my preferred motor and ESC combo. Moving on to the next thing here, I got my Proline Hyrax tires, and you can set up phones in them however you want. This isn't a foam type of deal. I might run different foams doing different things. But as far as tire, if I'm going for all-out performance, you're going to want the Hyrax. For me, Predator Compound seems to work the best. I've done all kinds of different tires and wheel combinations and everything. Obviously, the wheel, you would just want a nice bead lock. But metal wheels with a good Proline Hyrax tire is going to give you the best performance, in my opinion. I know other people are going to chime in, oh, well, you run this tire and that, whatever. This is my list. These are my parts. This is what I've been doing, and this is what I like to run. So that's what I run. Proline Hyrax and Predator Compound. Servos, kind of not sure how I fell into these, but I've been running all Reefs servos. This particular truck's got the 422. I got a smoking deal on this, used out of a Red Cat Gen 8 Axe Edition. So I went ahead and I purchased it, but I've since been upgrading all my other rigs to the Raw 500. But any of the Reef servos that I've ran have been great, but I started running the Raw 500s, and it's just like an all-around really good servo. You can run it on 6 volts. You can get more power and run it on 7.4 volts. It's just a great overall workhorse servo. I have one in my LMT, and it just takes a beating for bashing. So in a crawler, it overperforms. It's just great. Super reliable, super quiet. I've just kind of really fell in love with the Reef servo over the last few years that I've been using them. The guy who owns the company, I've met him a few times. He's a really nice guy, and he takes care of people, and he's working with Operation 11 Charlie. He just came out with a limited edition Operation 11 Charlie Raw 500. I'm not sure if any more are available, but go to reefsrc.com and you can pick one of those up if he still has them. I have another limited edition Raw 500 from the ASD crawlers for the autism awareness. That one is in one of my crawlers. I forget what one I put it in. I want to say I put it in my new SCX 10.3 Bronco, yeah. So I have that in there, and then I'm going to put the Operation 11 Charlie one in something. It's probably going to be this rig because it will just fit because it's such a beautiful servo, and then I'll have this one as like an extra servo. But pretty soon here, all my rigs are going to be on Raw 500, so I shouldn't have too many servo issues. But there you have it. That is kind of my top 3 go-to parts. If I'm building a rig, that's kind of the heart. That's where I'm going to start. Adding weight, other different things, shocks. Like, I really do like to try all brands, and I have tried them all, and these are kind of what I've landed on. I've tried all the different brands' tires. I've tried different motors and ESC setups. If money is not an option, that's what I'm going with. Same with the servos. If money's not an option, I'm just picking that Reefs 500. Obviously, if you're building something, a roller, you got to do some work. Maybe you're on a budget. There's other stuff you can look into. But this is my list. Maybe drop your favorite servo motor, ESC combo, and tire in the comments below. Let me know what you prefer. I don't judge. Run whatever you want. Again, this is my preferred setup, and I think if everyone just kind of started thinking about more what they like and then what others like, it'd be a little bit better in the hobby. But for the most part, I stay away from that type of stuff. I do what I do, and yeah, that's that. But I really appreciate you guys listening to this. I am going to do hopefully some more exciting videos on the channel soon, so that stuff will be coming up. But again, thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.